Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I did 2 sets of back and run, and I'm very tired. But to be honest, I feel like yesterday the moves that I did jeopardized my success once again. And the reason for that is I ate sandwich. Uh, like I was in my course and I ended up eating like 3 sandwiches. And yesterday I did smoke tobacco, which made me like I just feel like that too. Plus the coffee that I drink that injure my sleep just made me not feel very strong today. So to be honest, this was a very challenging workout day. I did the workout, but I just did 2 sets of back and run, and I didn't even use music. Usually I use music for the workouts, the lifting weights, and also the running. I just keep the music going while I'm running. And I didn't use it today. I didn't feel like using it, to be honest. I was just, I don't know. I was just like, it's just like I'm going against stimuli again. You overstimulate yourself with a lot of loud music, with of foods and drinks, smokes, right? And I got to a point where I was looking at myself and I was so like indigested and full, and I was like, how did I get to this place when I was way much better in the past, being on my fasting days or being on my fruitarian days? And always a progress, always. You don't realize you are uh, climbing because you've been there for so long and it's been so painful that you kind of like question everything, but the progress is there. And I want to go more to these, fasted and fruitarian lifestyle than eating the bad foods and doing the bad habits, because they will just jeopardize my success. And I'm not saying 100% was because of that today I just did 2 sets. I think in my head it's like, this is so heavy. I'm at a point where it's so heavy, the weight, that in the past I used to feel like afraid of just lifting the weight because I just warm up, with the body, then go right to the PR. And I was just afraid of grabbing the weight. But recently, I just feel like I'm not afraid no more. It is what it is. And man, I'm gonna do 1 set, 2 sets, because it's so heavy that the second set seems like useless and in hell, like it's is extremely hard, you know. And I feel like the first is where you give the most. There, the 10 reps, right? And in the second, I was already on the 5 and giving up because I was like, for what? And I prefer way more to just go and do my best. That's why I run always the same distance, because I go run because that's the goal for my health and for my mood, for my well-being, in my mental cognitive function. And I don't want to, is always, every day is a challenge, especially because if you run always the same distance, eventually you're going to start running faster because the body get used to. So instead of you running longer, you're going to run faster. And I like that, but at the same time, you always feel the same type of like very fatigue and challenging, because you always going doing your best. So in your best, you always feel tired in the end. And the same with the weights, that I'm giving my all now, like it's all the weight that I can lift. with 15 reps, because when I did 10 reps, I injured myself majorly. So 15 reps is a must for me. 15 reps never gave me no injury. And I used to not stretch, I used to not warm up. 15 reps never gave me no injury. Only 10. Now, at my weight, I don't recommend at all not warming up. Warming up is very important. Stretching after is very important. If you don't want any injuries, if you want to keep training, if you want to put no excuses, right? Because if you're not going to do that things, you're going to be very hard and you feel it. As I told you, when you stretch, your body is mobile. So if it's mobile, you feel way more loose, you feel way better, right? Because you have great mobility and you're straight and you just feel well. Your body feels well, so you feel well. While if you just lift weights or do calisthenics and don't stretch, you feel tense. And feeling tense is good for the workout, but it is not good for life. You're gonna feel anxious all the time. Stress all the time is annoying. You make you want to eat bad things, have headaches. Is annoying. So stretching is a must. But yeah, basically today I did the same. I did the routine, man. I told you I was gonna shorten the sets, but I'm really thinking of going like the one set. Maximum repetitions, one set, maximum weight, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, today was definitely very challenging. Not gonna lie, like I was questioning why am I doing this, and then I look at myself in the mirror and like, that's why. But yeah, it's weird because my biggest size was in calisthenics. I was doing 900 pull-ups in 3 hours. Is doing like the major challenges like these, right? Like 700 push-ups, major challenges. And I was like, at one point I was bigger, but then for one side I was like, yes, I want to go back there, but at the same time I'm like, maybe I was just eating more, right? Because now I'm eating for health. I'm eating to feel good. I'm eating to not feel full. So, and to feel, fasted, not have always my digestive organs working all the time, which is affects your mood completely. You feel way worse and way more like angry and sad and just the bad emotions basically. So that's what I'm doing, and I don't know if calisthenics will improve that. But at the same time, not gonna lie. Another day I did like maximum push-ups, and I was like, this is boring though, because it's not as challenging as lifting the heaviest weight you can lift. There's something different in that. I'm realizing that it's like maybe I need to switch and do both. That's something I never did. I always did one or the other all over the years. But I feel like when it's so heavy, the body cannot do it every day. It needs one that like it starts needing rest days, right? For example, weeks ago I was doing 4 day like I was doing arms, chest, back, and legs day after day. Then I did the rest day, right? Then I was like, man, I hate rest days. I'm just gonna go full in, no rest days. And I did a video about it. Did again. Arms, chest, back, legs. The day after I was like, oh, I don't. No, I didn't even do that. No, I did that. The next day I was like, I was so sore. And I regretted again not working out. And that's when I think I did the video, was not in the week before. After that week, I did the same. But this time, instead of doing exactly the same, I did arms, chest, back, and then I rested. And that was the first day I felt I deserved a rest because I was so infuriated that I came home to my course and I hadn't run yet. and I have the video about it, but I don't know the name, to be honest. You have to search it on your own. But basically, I started running crazy. I started running crazy, like frustrated, just running, like running away, just running as fast as you can, running away from life. And the day after, I was just so sore. It felt amazing. It felt amazing, but I was just so sore that I felt like I cannot train today. I barely can walk. So that's the first time I felt that, okay, I can have a rest day. But I realized that in that rest day, it was the day that I started again, as all the other rest days, eating bad, wanting to eat processed foods, wanting to eat processed sugars, right? And I was like, that's why I cannot do have rest days, because when you have rest days and you don't work out, you start lacking, right? So what I did was, let me short up this the sets, and I thought in my brain it was logical, where like if I do less sets, I have more energy, I am not as tired, and I can still work out in the next day. Now this was a flaw. The logic was good because it led me to do this, but it was a flaw logic because it had emotion on it. And the emotion was, you are way too tired. You are like killing your body, and you need more rest. And this is my unconscious. This is the smart part on the brain that a lot of times we don't even think or realize we are thinking. And the unconscious let me know, do less sets because you are very tired. You need to do less sets at this weight, right? This is like instinctively, and I just did. And in first I did like, in the legs, instead of just 3 sets, I did 4. But the fourth I was ready. No, I'm not gonna do 5. I don't care. I don't care if it was 5, 5, 5 always. I'm not gonna do 5. I'm gonna change to 3 to my legs. Then I trained arms and I did 5. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe yesterday I was just tired or something. And then the day after I did chest, I did 3. I wanted to do 2, but I was not recording in my second sets, and I had to like re-record because I thought it was recording, it wasn't. And then today I did literally 2, and I was like, I should have done just 1, because I don't know. I feel like working out is cool and all, but genuinely is like, it takes a lot of energy, and I want to put my energy all over the place. I like to put my energy to read and learn. I like to put my energy in meditation. I like to put my energy in going out, being outside, walking and doing other things. I like to put my energy. Now I'm studying because of courses, but I like to put my energy wherever I want to put it. And I feel like just working out, uh, you have to choose one or the other, where it's like, if you're gonna live heavy, very heavy, it gets to a point where, you know I don't know if somebody can. I don't think so, because a lot of bodybuilders did this program where they just train 1 set. The Mike Milzer, it's not him, it's from the other guy. He appropriated his term, and this what I'm doing is another term that I appropriated, to train every day. Because my objective is not just grow muscle. My objective is to be active every day. And I realized that even though lifting weights is very cool and give you muscle, so I enjoy it, I want to do, battle sports too. I want to run too. I want to do all these other tests that I just told you. And I feel this is the best way. And maybe it's just me losing motivation for fitness. So, and now I just want to do the minimum, like 1 set. Or maybe I'm just growing, because since I did 26, things change. When I was 25, I was like going hard. I did the 900 pull-ups. I was going mad crazy. Front levers, back levers, heavy ass weight, like way more heavy than right now. And I was just into it. But now I'm just, it's cool to have muscles, but I want to be bigger than I always was in the past, because that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to you being at a certain point and now being lower. It's unacceptable. You should always improve. So I want to be bigger, but you use these methods. But also, I don't know. Maybe I'll go like shift between lifting weights and calisthenics, and then lifting weights, calisthenics, and combat, because I just feel like these three things just made brought me so much joy in life that I want to incorporate all. And the weights, just by the weights, sometimes like today I kind of felt boring. Not gonna lie, I was not for it at all. So we'll see. Tomorrow is legs. If I feel like legs, we're gonna do legs. If I don't, of course I'm gonna work out. Like there's no option that I'm not gonna work out. But maybe I'll go, run to the park and do some calisthenics, freshen out a little bit, because I'd be big in calisthenics too. So maybe in the incorporation is the best. A lot of guys do this is uh, hybrid workout, right? It's like body weight and lifting weights. So I will decide. And I also want to go to the combats. I just taking steps, each step at a time, you know. But yeah, guys, let's go, man. Make sure you work out wherever you be. Run, stretch, keep going, keep doing the routine. This is what makes us strong, mentally as well, spiritually as well. You get me? Not only physical. Let's go.